Actually had an amazing story and a story to be told, I think. It all started, you could say, when my chief financial officer and myself, we knew we were around 50. We knew it was time to get a colonoscopy. Dr. Fricker performed the colonoscopies on both of us, and I ended up with lower anterior cancer. It's a scary thing when somebody tells you have cancer. You don't really know what to think, and a lot of things rush through your head. That's when Perlman Cancer Center came into play, and also that's when my daughter greeted me at the door every day. You know, it's amazing how God works in these things. My daughter, she decided she wanted to be a radiation therapist. She wanted to help cancer patients. She wanted to dedicate her life to helping people. All of the therapists that treated me were phenomenal. They just treated me like I was family, and that meant the world to me. I did great during my treatments. I don't think I ever missed a day at work here.
Not only is South Georgia Medical Center a regional destination for health care, but South Georgia Medical Center is also an economic engine for our community. If you live within our neighboring communities, this is where you come for major health care concerns and/or emergencies. I would describe SGMC as a place where lives are transformed.
20 years ago, it was difficult to imagine nuclear medicine, 3D imaging, robotic surgery. That would all be a part of our everyday health care. I can't even imagine what 20 years in the future will look like. As we embark on our annual giving campaign, it is our goal to be the philanthropic support for innovative technology and the advancement of services here at South Georgia Medical Center.
South Georgia Medical Center Foundation has launched its annual giving campaign, Commit to Innovate, with a Phase 1 goal to raise $3 million by the year 2020. The Commit to Innovate campaign is raising funds to support South Georgia Medical Center's commitment to changing the landscape of how healthcare is delivered in our community through innovative technology, increased access to primary care, and enhancing the patient experience. Specifically, campaign gifts can be designated for Women and Children's Services, Cancer Care, the Heart and Vascular Center, and hospice care. Contributions can also be designated for SGMC's 2 affiliated campuses in Berrien and Lanier counties.
My name is Regina Williams. I first came to Perlman Cancer Center, I believe it was like in June. They made me feel real comfortable at the Perlman Cancer Center. I really didn't know what to expect. I talked to Dr. Devine about the radiation part, and I talked to Dr. Ofori about the chemo. They both was very nice to me and very professional. Dr. Devine and Dr. Ofori and the staff made me feel real good. I was glad that the Perlman Cancer Center was here in my hometown so that I could, come and get my treatments that I needed here. They came highly recommended. It was dramatic to find out that you have breast cancer or any type of cancer. I don't believe I could have received any better care. I felt very comfortable with them.
The type of cancers that we are seeing in an area is very similar to what we are seeing nationwide. For the most part, in women, we're seeing more breast cancers, in men, prostate cancer. We've gotten better in screening for cancers and detecting cancer very early using available screening tools. As a result of this, it gives you a false impression that cancer cases are increasing. But actually, there's an upside to this because the earlier you diagnose the cancer, the better your chance of being cured.
Well, I think it's very important to support our patients, and we have a number of patients that don't have the ability to pay for their treatments, and we treat everybody that comes in the door. I feel by donating to the foundation, we can continue to have the best treatment available for patients with the ability to pay or inability to pay, and I think that it's important to support the community. I'm also involved with Partnership Cancer Fund and Partnership for Health, and I think that you are going to be a part of the community. You need to give back in multifaceted ways. The biggest need we have right now are 2 new linear accelerators. And these are pieces of equipment that are generated very strongly by computers, and as most people know, 10, 11-year-old computers need to be replaced. The new equipment would allow us to provide treatment that we currently don't, which is stereotactic radiosurgery. It's a very sophisticated form of treatment for brain tumors. It also would allow us to treat faster and more accurately. The faster you can deliver the treatment, the less likely the patient is to have motion, and it also would be a lot more reliable as well.
So a hybrid room allows us to take a patient to the procedural room and treat them with the best procedures, whether it's surgical or imaging. In the past, if we were in the cath lab, say, and we had a complication that required surgery intervention, we would actually have to take the patient from the cath lab to the operating room. And a hybrid room allows us to take care of the patient the best way, no matter whether it's surgical or endovascular. So for the patients, it allows us, particularly in an emergency setting, to basically do whatever is required to take care of the problem right there in a really excellent procedural room.
With you as the donors, the Foundation is here to ensure long-term financial stability for South Georgia Medical Center so that we can pave the way for a healthier tomorrow.
As the healthcare destination for the medical needs of my family and friends, I want SGMC to not only meet the medical needs of this community, but exceed those needs with top-notch quality care. Join me in supporting the Foundation's annual giving campaign so South Georgia Medical Center can continue transforming lives.